the rest of the world now. How are you?
Awesome. All right, so hi Andy. So let me introduce ourselves. This is you.
Hey, mate.
I'm Tony, Gigi, Krista, and Patrick. And we're missing one player. His name's Musa.
Oh, beautiful. So this is part of your sport ed unit, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're hoping that that I'm going to be able to teach you something so you can teach some others. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Firstly, tell me, do you have some Aussie rules footballs that are coming out to play with?
No.
We're using a rugby ball actually.
Perfect. It's a little bit rounder, but you'll be right.
Yeah.
No. What is this?
Yeah, go get a rugby ball. Go get a rugby ball.
Coach, what are those?
Andy, we have a question actually. So
Yeah.
the normal rules of Aussie football is it includes violent sport.
Hang on, I missed that. Can you repeat that?
Okay, wait. We're putting it down. Okay, so what our group was kind of wondering that maybe you could help us with was kind of the rules of Aussie football to make it like playable at school, like without physical.
Modify it.
Yeah, modifying the game without physical.
Hey, that's a really good question. What we're going to aim for at the end of this session is I'm going to try and teach you a game called AFL Nines, which is no contact. As soon as the ball hits the ground, it's a turnover to the other team, and it still allows the traditional Australian rules football, but without any of that body contact. So it's nice and safe to play, and at the same time, you're actually going to be able to get the most out of the game. So that's our aim.
The equipment, where are the equipment? You
All
should
right.
have it here.
Sounds cool.
Because we need to start, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, could you lead your own warm up? You didn't assign the roles. Who's the fitness manager?
No, but
Could
I'll
you lead
just
it?
take the roll off.
Yeah.
So we should just warm up now?
Yeah, Musa's gonna get the equipment and then lead your own warm up. So, Mr. Hare, we've got two kids absent. There were a group of 8 initially. Now they're a group of 6. The kids who are they're representing the school in Kuwait for academic games. So they're a group of 6. Do you need more kids? I can just grab from other groups now.
Look, if we had 2 more, then that'll just help with all the drills, and then we'll allow at the end to just have a small game of 4-on-4.
Okay, all right then. Okay, I'll get 2 more then. I'm gonna put you on the loudspeaker. I'm gonna put you on the loudspeaker now.
So warm up now, Mr.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Go for a warm up. Yeah.
Yeah, go for a warm up, guys, and then we'll come back and we'll show you a video.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Got me on the loud?
Yeah, you're very loud now, and everybody on the field could hear you. So
fantastic. If everyone can hear me, I want you to do 5 star jumps.
5 star jumps.
See how many people are listening. There's no star jumpers. I'm very impressed.
One is star jumping.
Start jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks. Come on, guys.
There we go. Look at them go. Jumping jacks. Nice work. That's great. If you're wearing a red T-shirt, you need to drop and do 5 push-ups.
5 push-ups. They're wondering where the noise is coming from. So,
if you're wearing a white T-shirt, you need to run around in a circle really fast.
Okay, Mr. Rickering, your triceps look small.
Just say, Mr. Rickering, your triceps look small. If you say that out loud.
Mr. Rickering, your triceps look small. Well, the power of being online and have the entire oval or the what do you want, a soccer field? Is that right?
Yeah. It's not full size though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So just for our viewers that are watching, the fun that we're having at the moment, if you didn't cue into it, is that my voice is being projected over the entire soccer field. Hi girls, how are you?
Say hi. Say hi.
Oh,
yeah.
hi.
Hi, how are you?
What is this
But, hey guys, how are you? I wanted to congratulate you because you look like you were the only ones doing the star jumps in the middle of the field. So well done, boys.
So that's
Yay.
good.
Hi.
Yeah, congratulations. Big clap. Hey. So this is a PE teacher from Australia who's going to teach us Aussie rules. But
Okay.
yeah, so he's at 10 o'clock at night and where he is. And he's talking to us now, which is amazing, isn't it?
Is he live?
Yeah, he's live. Yeah, definitely live. Yeah,
The
yeah.
guy's FaceTime and give me something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
So you're getting the attention of all the people on lunch break. I'm just going to dismiss you guys so we can start. Tony, you guys
We'll
are
see you
dismissed.
guys
Tony,
later.
all right. So there you go, Tony. No, I'll get you the pennies. Musa, Samar,
right.
could you stay with
Mr. Hare, could you start teaching us about the modified game?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm going to do for you first is I'm going to show you a video. And this video is going to give you about a 3 to 4 minute summary of what Australian rules football looks like from the elite level. And we need to be able to see it so then we can break it down. So I'm just going to share my screen.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you this video right here. Yep, and it's just called Nin Explains Australian Rules Football. So we'll watch this for just a bit.
Nin explains the rules of Australian rules football. Australian rules football, more commonly known as Aussie rules football, is a game played with 2 teams of 22, with 18 players from each team taking to the field at any one time. The game is played on an oval field that's generally a maximum of 185 metres by 155 metres. This is by far one of the largest fields of any team sports. Players have in order to cover the ground. These are the goal squares, the centre square and centre circle, and there are 2 lines around the goal posts at
Does he understand anything he's saying?
as these are important. The game starts with the ball up in the centre square. The object of the game is for your team to score more overall points than the opposing team. A player will strike through the middle. If you successfully ball through the middle,
I think get off the cable
ball and his word,
because if we lost the audio.
all of the goalposts.
Lost the audio.
Take it off. Take it off.
Mr. Ronnie, we lost the audio.
And this always scores
Look at
1
that
point.
bitch.
The game is
We
played
lost the audio.
I think it's up. This is loose. Hello?
So the team with the highest amount of points from goals
Are you there?
at the end of time.
Is that coming through?
Not very well. Now I removed. Hello?
Yes, Mo.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
go
just
check
don't
from here.
No, don't check. So I guess I'm going to set you up on a different speaker, a backup speaker now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's see what it looks like. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Good thing I
Hey,
got my
can
backup.
you hear my voice?
Oh, it's cold.
Yep. Hey, can you hear my voice, Mo?
I can hear your voice because I removed that auxiliary cord. It seemed like somebody stepped on it or something. It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
could you-
All right. So what
dear.
I'll do.
You're always gonna get technical difficulties, but
That's all right. That's what being a 21st century school is all about, hey?
yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, let me just go back a couple, just onto that, share that screen, and we'll see. Just give me a. We'll just go back a little bit. Just let me know if this audio doesn't come through.
Successfully kick the ball through the middle 2 posts. This is a goal.
Can you hear that? Were you able to hear that audio?
Speaker as well, and here. Just on that. I mean, I was very happy about the overall speaker that's speaking to everybody, but probably something happened to the wire now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
No,
been.
that's okay. So, are you able to hear me again?
I can hear you through the laptop speaker, but not
Did you
through.
turn it on?
Yeah, it is on, definitely.
All right. Well, how about we'll get into a couple of drills with the students.
Okay, I'll broadcast what you need now until I set this up. So what do you need from them?
Yeah.
Could you
Beautiful.
come
All
in
right.
with
So what I want you to do first, guys, is I want you to get in with a partner, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to do some evading and dodging. So what I want you to find is I want you to find a 10-meter line, and someone start at one side and the other person go to the other side. And I want you to try and get to the other side without being tagged by your partner. If the partner tags you, swap over roles. So this, in a game, is all about just getting out of the way and dodging your opponent so you can have that free-flowing pass. All right? Any questions on that?
Yeah, you know what you're doing? Okay, so
All right, so let's go. We're going to spend 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
yeah, they're fantastic. Very good kids.
Yeah.
It's saying connection unsuccessful, right? Disconnect. Turn this off again and Bluetooth off. Okay, pair. So the middle schoolers are leaving now.
Oh, beautiful. That'll make things a bit easier, hey?
Yeah. You know, I knew this was gonna happen, but it's good for them to listen. They found it quite amusing as well, so that's good.
Yeah.
But,
The great thing is on my website, which I was going to share with you. I'll share with you via email. Just A Squared Phys Ed. All these activities we've made up under the invasion section of Phys Ed resources.
I've just seen that.
Yeah, from last week. You would have seen that from last week. Yeah, so all those resources are there that the students can then go over and use again.
Okay. Would you tell that to the kids? Because I'd like that sense of leadership from them to actually go and do the research on this. Because after next week, they're going to present about Aussie rules to all the other groups.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Well, when they come in, I'll show them the website as well, and then they can go back to that and actually use that as a resource.
Perfect.
Yeah. So how are they going over there?
Yeah, they're still. Could you see them?
Yes, mate. Yes, I can. Yeah.
You want me to call again?
All right. So about 1 more minute, team. 1 more minute.
1 more minute of this, guys. Aussie rules. 1 more minute. That's crazy. My laptop is not reading the speaker that was working 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. Technology, hey? That's sometimes why we need to work fast sometimes, hey, just to be able to have lots of different avenues.
Yeah. I think we're very, very reliant sometimes on technology, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's bring them in.
All right. Over. Let's go. Run in, Musa. Run 2. Let's not waste time. Come on.
Fantastic. All right. So what we're going to do now. Now you can hear me, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So what I want you to do now is I'm going to get you to perform the same thing, but this time I want you to split into 2 groups. So you'll have a team of 4, and then you'll have a separate team of 4. And the team of each separate team of 4, they're not going against each other. They're working a 2 versus 2 combination. But this time, what you're going to do is you are going to use one football, and you are going to try and keep it in possession. If you get tagged, the other team will get the football straight away. Now, you can do whatever you like. You can hand pass, you can kick, you can throw. There are no rules as to how to pass the ball to your partner, but your job is to maintain possession. As soon as you get tagged or that ball hits the ground, the other team get the ball straight away, and it's continuous. I want you to set yourself a boundary as well. So I don't want you to go the entire soccer pitch. I want you to set yourself a boundary, maybe the same size as a penalty box. Okay? All right, let's go. Show me what you got.
We need cones then.
No, just make imaginary one.
About the same size as a penalty box. Even the center circle there is a great size.
So center circle, use the center circle. That's a great size for it.
So one group of 4 and another group of 4.
Hello, Andy.
Yes, I'm here, mate.
All right, great. Now you're on loudspeaker. Much better now.
Beautiful. Can you just spin that laptop? The kids have just walked out of vision. Yeah, perfect. Well done. So even guys, even just go half that circle each. I reckon half that circle each.
Okay, let me bring this whole thing forward.
Yep. So 2 versus 2. Maintain possession. As soon as it hits the ground, the other team have the ball. Maintain possession.
All right, listen here. What do you guys have now? All right, so you have all right, you got the speaker now. You should be able to hear. Yeah, 2 versus 2.
Maintain possession. So think about how to pass it. Sorry, say again.
So we're playing 4 against 4, 2 against 2, and 2 against 2.
Yeah, so 2 versus 2, and you just want to try and get that ball to your partner without being tagged or letting that ball hit the ground. You can kick it, throw it, or hand pass it, whichever way you want to, but maintain possession.
Okay. All right. Go. Okay. Start at the.
Yep. Show me what you got.
This is like, okay, so you guys. 5.
How do you pass?
Pass it around, guys. Use the entire space. Don't stand still. Use the entire space. Don't stand still. Looks like we're a bit frozen, Mohammed. We're a little bit frozen at the moment on your screen.
Hello?
Oh, there we are. We're back. We're back.
Okay.
Does it work?
Yeah. It's a little, just a little bit hard because it's broken up, so I can't see the free flowing action of it. But what I want you to think about is 2 things. I want you to start thinking about how you can maintain possession and still move forward and around so the other team doesn't get you. Now, as a defender, I want you to think about applying pressure. Now, we often call this the smell test. So you want to get as close enough to that person as possible to see how smelly they are, okay? And they will start to get uncomfortable. Once they get uncomfortable, they're going to back away from you, but you've got to keep that pressure going. You've got to force them to make a mistake, okay, without touching them. And that is what I want you to do. So defenders, get as close as you possibly can, okay? Tell them how smelly they are. Your attackers, you've got to keep moving around, and when they come for you, hot foot around them and keep moving forward, okay? We're going to spend 1 more minute on this. Let's go.
Our ball. We started last time.
But you have to go to the end zone.
Yes.
So we really
Playing
want to
better
see
now.
the defenders being annoying.
Tony, you gotta get over nice. I'm open. No, you gotta come over. What are you talking about?
Get nice and close.
Go get the ball. Okay. Get.
Nice work. Someone's hit the deck. Sorry, I'm only picking up about every 10 seconds, and I just saw that someone hit the deck. That was fantastic.
Frozen here.
Yeah. It keeps freezing a bit, and I'm just picking up probably every 15, 20 seconds now. But
Okay,
that's
I'm
okay.
gonna closer to the internet here. Guys, could we set up a square here so we're closer to the Wi-Fi connection? Run in, quick.
Perfect. Yeah, come in, guys, and we'll get on with the next drill. We want to do some handballing.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Hey, guys. Now, I want to share with you something. Okay. So all of these resources last week, I taught in Illinois, just outside of Chicago, at a school called the Avery Coonley College, and your teacher will have the link to that lesson as well. But what I wanted to share with you is where all these resources are kept. Now, I have a website, and I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to see this. We'll share it anyway, and you'll be able to come back to it later on. So the website is just called A Squared Phys Ed. Now, on A Squared Phys Ed, what you'll find is that we have, let me see, we have listed all of the, we have listed all of the resources down under, down under invasion games, because it's under football. So Phys Ed resources, invasion games, and it's just loading, sorry. Now, what we've done is we've actually got 4 little football drills there that you can show your class and teach your class, especially if you're inside the gym. You'll have the stronger Wi-Fi, and they all run for about 30 seconds. So I encourage you after today just to go back and have a look at that and get on with that as well, and use those activities then in your classes to teach your peers, because it will help connect them and help have that real visual learning to that. So that's a really cool website, and that's a website that myself and another teacher by the name of Aaron Gardner, we've put this one together really just to help PE teachers out. All right, so with that being said, we need to move on to our next activity. So our next activity is going to be the handball. Now, my football is a little bit different to yours. It's not as round. You're using rugby balls. So the rugby balls, compared to this one, this is a junior football. This is called a Sharon number 3. So your rugby balls are probably about this much bigger and maybe this much longer, but we can do the same thing. So what we're going to do is we want you to do the hand pass. So I'm just going to tilt this screen down a little bit. And with one partner, to start with, I'm going to get you to hand pass. So when we hand pass, we want to form a fist. Our fist our thumb needs to wrap around the outside, and we're actually just trying to hit the football in this V section just here. And when we hit the football, we want to hit the bum of the football, not right on the end, so it just goes straight out in front. We want to hit the bum of it So it's tilted. So when it comes out, it's actually going to spin like this to your partner. Okay? So what I want you to do now is I want you to go find where your partner is. Don't go too far away from the camera. I want to be able to see how you're going. And you only want to be about 2 meters away. So hand passes are used for nice, short attacking skills. You're trying to dish the ball off to a teammate really quickly so they can move on. Are we ready?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
While they're at it, I'm going to try this big speaker again, yeah?
Yes, mate.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Are we on? Are we on?
Much better.
We're talking to the community.
Yes, you're on now.
Beautiful.
Hello?
Right. So with a partner, guys, 2 meters away from each other. Don't go very far from the camera. I want to be able to see you nice and close. Okay? And just handballing. Just get your dominant hand going at the moment. You want to also, don't stand up nice and tall. I want you to be able to have your opposite foot forward and lean into it as you're hand passing. Opposite foot forward, just like you're throwing, but a hand pass. Good. Try and aim for your partner's chest. Aim for your partner's chest.
Hurry up.
Yeah, that's really good. Well done. Great work. Line control. The group are right in front. You're doing really well. The girls just behind. You're doing a fantastic job as well. Just try and keep it in position. All right, just stop for 1 second. Stay where you are. All right, this time, what I want you to do is I want you to alternate hands. So this is going to muck you up a little bit, but being a really effective AFL player means that you can use your left side of your body and your right side of your body just as effective. So this time what you're going to do is you're going to hand pass right, and then when it comes back to you, then I want you to hand pass with your left hand. Then I want you to hand pass right hand, and then I want you to hand pass left hand. Okay, so you're alternating those hands each time. Don't forget as well, alternate your feet. So right foot forward, left foot forward, right foot forward, depending on which hand you're using. All right, let's go.
Sarah! Sarah! Aisha!
This little game is called Hot Potato. So what we're going to do is we are going to come in a little bit closer. So we're about 1 meter away from each other. This time, what you're aiming to do is to get as many hand passes as you can. Get as many hand passes in as you can within 1 minute. I'm going to set the time, and when I say go, I want you to start counting, and you and your partner need to get as many as you can. If you drop it, pick it back up. You don't lose points for dropping. We want to see it nice and fast, nice and direct, nice and fast. So you and your partner are working over and over. Okay, on your marks. Hang on, better get my stopwatch ready.
Do we alternate like half?
Yes, so no, you don't have to alternate hands. Just try and get it as best as you can and fire it off as quick as you can.
And we should go up close?
Yeah, about 1 meter apart this time. Okay, so it's really rapid fire. You want to go nice and fast, nice and fast. Okay? Are you ready? Yeah. Go. A little bit. Let's drop nice and low. Get your hips into it. Get your hips into it. Control that ball. Keep it in front of you. Don't let it hit the ground. We're 20 seconds down. $30 seconds down. We're halfway, team. We're halfway. $20 seconds to go. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Pump as many as you can out. And stop there. Good job. Come in, come in, come in. All right. Let's see who the champs are. Let's see who the champs are. There's always a bragging right somewhere. What did we get, team? Have a chat. What did we get?
100.
I got
72.
Tell me.
79. 100. 75.
So we had 79, 67, 100, and 55.
Fantastic. The good thing is with slow Wi-Fi, I couldn't actually count all of them. You must have been going so fast. All right, Scott, let's move on to that next step. Now, let's muck things up a little bit. What we want is going back to that group of 4. But this time I want you to like form the corners of a square, and you're going to be working opposite. So we're going to have 2 balls going, and we want to handball diagonally across the square. So you're going to have both balls coming across each other and may intercept. So your job is to maintain possession, and your job is to maintain control. So you need to think about where the other team is actually passing that line, and you need to go above or below that so you can get it to your partner. Okay? So we'll try that to start with, then we'll have a little competition. And one team of 4 against the other team of 4. All right? Are we okay with that one? Do you understand that?
Can you repeat it, like, summarize it briefly? Because there's a prayer going on right now, and we can't really hear you clearly.
I could hear that. All right. A square, you need 4 people on each corner of the square. You're working diagonal to your partner, and you want to hand pass across the middle of the square, and the other team will do the same thing. Okay? So you're working diagonal.
We get it now.
All right, thank you.
All right, let's go. That's it. Good job. Yep.
That's what. Wait, hey.
Great work. Yep. So you need to look both ways this time. You need to look to your partner, and you also need to look to the opposition who are trying to also maybe sabotage your hand pass as well with their ball.
I am the victor!
Andy, we have around 18 more minutes.
18 more. Okay, cool. So we'll move on from this, and we'll go into some kicking, and then because I want to get them just to have a little game of AFL 9s right at the end. All right.
Okay.
Good job. Come in, team. All right. So what we're sort of doing is we're progressing really quickly, guys. We're progressing probably through what would normally be 2 or 3 lessons, but we're trying to consolidate as much as we can in one, so you guys can take a few of these away. Now, the great thing about this Google Hangout is that we've recorded it live, so you can go back and actually watch it and sort of get a couple of ideas to be able to include back into your lesson to your peers when you teach that. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I'm going to go back down and I'm going to show you my feet this time. So we want to come right down with my laptop and we're going to be kicking. So again with the football, so you can see my dog here too. She's on camera now. All right, so with the football, what we're aiming to do is we need to hold it down low and we want to hold it over our feet. Okay, so when we come to kick, we're actually guiding it down and then kicking through. We want to kick with the top of our foot here. Now, holding it like this is the drop punt. So we've got the laces and our hands are spread over the ball for control. You want to have a nice wide grip with your hands because when you guide it down, you've only got one hand on the ball. And when you kick through, your kicking action will come through there and you'll let it go at the same time. If I did that side on, you can sort of see here, we're in this motion here. And when we kick through, we come to there, okay? So we're coming and then we're kicking the ball. All right, so what I want us to do this time is just with our partner, you want to probably be 5 to 10 meters apart. And you just want to kick your drop punt. So you want to have laces out and you want to be trying to just kick it to your partner, not through your partner. So to your partner, not through your partner. Okay? So don't go too far away again, but just with one partner. Let's go. The biggest thing I want you to do is lean over the ball. I don't want you to stand upright. If you stand upright, your ball will go into space. If you lean over that ball, you're going to kick that ball with momentum that it's going to go towards your partner. That's really good. Okay? Make sure you're leaning forward as you're kicking. Don't lean back as you kick.
Kick it. Let it land on your partner.
Yep. So lean over like you're an old person, like a grandma or grandpa. You're leaning over and you're resting into that ball to kick it forward. Now, the byproduct of this is a great kick. You're teaching your partner how to mark the ball. If you mark the ball in AFL, you've got the ball and no one can get it off you. You've got the ball for about 10, 15 seconds. Great kick. Well done. Yeah, good control of that mark too. Try and lean forward in the kicking motion, okay? You'll end up coming back because your leg moving forward, but I want you to lean over as you kick. Try and control that ball with your hands as you're coming down. If you start getting it right, start taking 3 or 4 steps back and start walking in. And as you walk in or run in, then kick the ball. And if you can do that and your partner keeps marking it, what I want you to do now is I want you to tell your partner to back away, and I want you to try and kick it a lot further and try and get some distance on your kick. Try and get some distance on your kick. You don't want to get a lot of height, you want to get a lot of distance. With distance, you want to kick it at about that 45-degree angle. That's a great kick. Well done. Okay? You want to kick it with about a 45-degree angle up into the air, and you should get a lot of distance at that same time. Swinging that leg through.
Got it.
Nice kick. Nice mark, too. Great work. Let's start trying to kick it as far as we can this time. So get a bit of a run up, and I want to see a big leap and kick at the same time. So get a little bit of effort into it.
You come back. Come back. Guys, come back, and you back up this way.
Yep. Get a lot of effort into it this time. See what happens when
And aim at your partner.
I couldn't think of this ever.
I got it.
Go back.
Great kick down the bottom end. Great kick. That was a good style right in front of the camera. Well done.
Kids love the kicking, huh?
Yeah, girls in the middle, though, they're doing an exceptional job. All right, let's bring him in, Mo.
Tony, run it.
What's up, kids?
Now I'm just my camera's gone black on me, but I'll keep talking anyway. Are you guys all in front of the camera again?
Yeah.
Yep, perfect. Okay, so we're going to have a game now. Okay, we're going to go 4 versus 4, and you guys can work that out really quickly in what your teams are. And we're going to have a quick game of AFL 9s. Now, on AFL 9s, guess how many people are on each team? 9. 9. That's why it's called AFL 9s. So what we're going to do is this. I want you to, in a second when we split, I'll get your teacher just to set yourself up a nice field which isn't too big. We probably get a couple of cones at one end, a couple of cones at the other. We'll just play with goals. We won't worry about behinds. Now, these are the rules that I want you to remember. I won't do too many, I promise. When you kick the ball, it has to be marked to maintain possession. As soon as the ball hits the ground, the other team will get possession of the ball. Okay? So make your kicks count. Don't do giant kicks just because you want to get it down to the other end. Make a nice direct kick. You are allowed to run,
Any question?
but you're only allowed to take 5 steps before you either have to kick it or hand pass.
Sorry,
Whoever comes first.
I'm going 1 point at a time. They have a question. What does mark mean? They don't.
Oh, a mark. So that's when, yes, a mark is when the ball is caught. So when you catch the ball on the full, that's what we call a mark.
Could you address the questions directly and one point at a time address the question immediately? Okay. All right. So the next point.
Yep. So that's that one. So you're only allowed to run 5 steps. Given that we've only got 4 players, I'll say 5 steps, and then you've got to get rid of the ball. You've got to hand pass it to somebody, or you've got to kick it to somebody. So you've got to make sure, as teammates, you might come a little bit closer or run around the back to get that hand pass. Okay? You're not allowed to tackle. You're allowed to apply pressure. That's why we did that pressure skill drill before. Apply pressure. Create a turnover by making the attacker make a mistake. Okay? If you kick it and it goes through the cones at either end, we'll call that a goal, and it'll come back to the middle for a ball up. Now, that's probably the first thing that I should have said, is that we'll start with a ball up. Like in basketball, a jump ball, we do exactly the same thing, but you have a bit of a run up to tap it. Okay? So let's see how you go with the game to start with, just with those few rules. And if we need to, we'll add a few more in. Just in the time we've got, that's probably enough to remember. Yes, question up with that.
Come closer.
Scoring. Could you please repeat this? the rule on scoring.
Yes. So with scoring today, I just want you to have 2 cones at either end. And once you kick it through those cones, you'll get what's called a goal. Now, a goal is worth 6 points. So we won't worry about behinds today. Behinds is the other post, and if you get it through those other posts, it will be 1 point. But today we'll just worry about getting it through 1 set of cones. All right. It is a confusing game, absolutely confusing game. I guess a really easy way before you go, an easy way to think about it, it's a good game of keepings off where you can kick it and hand pass it, okay, with the goal to get the ball through the cones at the other end. Okay, you ready to show me what you got?
Yep.
All right, let's see it, guys. Let's see it from Jordan. Bring it from Jordan.
Come on, bring it from Jordan.
Go Australia, that we need a team over there, guys.
Just gonna turn the laptop this way.
Yes, mate.
So they're gonna play the whole field now.
Okay, beautiful. Yep. Well,
All right,
do you know what, Mohammed? Let them know that if they're gonna play the whole field, let them know that if the ball hits the ground, let's just play on, because they don't have the massive amount of numbers that you would normally have. So if the ball hits the ground, let's just play on. Right, so know who's on your team, guys. We'll call this Geelong versus Adelaide. All right, know which way you're going. And we're off. Good job. Hand pass or kick, hand pass or kick.
Be right back.
Yep, good job. That's it. Pick it up and run away. Great kick. Run after it, pick that up. Beautiful. Hand pass and kick off. Nice work. Yep, good. Keep moving it down. Use your teammates. Use your teammates. Fantastic. Good mark. Play on. Play on. Keep running it nicely. Well done. Good mark. Oh, nice handball. Don't stop. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Remember, you got up to 5 steps. Good work. Nice mark.
Yes.
Try and predict where that ball's going to go. Think about the next play. Think about the next play and move down the field.
So they're asking, instead of a tackle, there would be a touch?
Yeah, in AFL 9s, there's more or less no contact. But what happens is when the ball hits the ground, there's a turnover. So we just modified that rule today only because there's probably not the massive amount of people to be able to play the game effectively. What you could do if you wanted a little bit of contact is to bring out the tag belts. And you would wear tag belts.
Yeah, they already brainstormed that last time. Good.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. And once the tag belt's gone, throw it on the ground, and that's where the tackle's made.
Okay, so they have 3 more minutes.
Yeah, bring them in, get a question and answer.
Okay, so bring it in quick. And Andy, I had one of the girls write some notes on the rules, but we'd appreciate it. I'll send you an email if you just give us some bullets.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. And that team, this is what we can do. And look, I'm open to this. That you're about to teach this lesson to your peers. So I want, now that I've taught you today, I want you to go into that lesson when you're teaching your peers next week, so confident that you know what you're doing, that at the end of the lesson, you're buzzing because you've had an amazing experience. So your teacher has my email address. I will give him permission to share that with you, and you can email me personally your questions, and I guarantee I'll get back to you, because I reckon this is a building process at the moment that I've been lucky enough to come into your class, and let's continue that going. I really want to see what the outcome of your lesson is next week. So let's if you have questions and you can't find the answers to it, email me and I'll shoot you some little videos that you can work on, or we can have a bit of a chat about things that you may or may not know are a bit unclear. How's that sound?
Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Andy.
Yeah, my pleasure, guys. Hey, it's an amazing life being a phys ed teacher, and I am so lucky to have been able to be involved in your class today, and I really thank you for listening and experimenting with what we were able to do. And you know, computers aren't the easiest things to work with sometimes, and you guys have done an amazing job. So you guys, pat yourself on the back.
Just hang on a second, Andy. We have, like, everybody wants to say thank you, because everybody's going to benefit from this lesson, because this group is going to present for everybody next Monday, and you know, so everybody's benefiting from the experience you've just given us. So just hang on a second. This is a big thank you from Jordan. Come on in, guys.
Thank you, Mr.
There you see. Big clap, guys. All right.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
right.
Really good luck with everything, guys. Well done.
Thank you. I'm going to set you up on the small speaker again. Let's have a quick chat.
Okay, mate.
Hello.
Yes. Hey, mate. How are you?
Okay, brilliant. So let me help dismiss the class, because we're co-teaching this, and then I'll get back to you by today. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure.
Hello.
Thank you for having me.
Hello. Oh,
Yeah,
technical difficulties again.
You're right, mate. Yeah.
All right,
Thanks,
good. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. I really enjoyed it.
All right, great, fantastic, Andy. Okay, we'll get in touch very soon.
Yeah, beautiful. Now you've got the YouTube link to that as well, mate.
Okay, it's the one you sent me earlier today, right?
Yeah. The last one I sent about an hour ago. Yeah. Good on you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. We'll be in touch. Good on you. Thank you.
Bye.
See you.